From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your afternoon update.
Hey folks, good afternoon, and sure enough, we're continuing to warm up as expected here through our Sunday. Temperatures about where they were yesterday for this time, but we'll be warming up just a little bit more. Pretty much clear skies, a few patchy clouds there at worst. Honestly, doing pretty good today, of course, as expected, right? We never expected any inclement weather here as the cold front approaches. This isn't one of those sweeping ones that gives us any rain. Oh, the contrary, we get a little wind at worst and we just cool down immediately right after it. Temperatures in the 70s here, dew points in the 60s, so there's only a tad bit more moisture. That's why you see a few clouds in the area, but not enough to make a huge difference. Temperatures getting up to the mid-80s by this afternoon, right? So we are a little warmer than we were yesterday across the area. A little gusty at times out of the south-southwest, 10 to 15 miles an hour. Gusts maybe even a little higher still, but shouldn't be too big of a bother, right? If you have a hat, just probably keep that in the car, right? Because it will be a little windy. And then the cold front itself actually comes through tonight. And, this morning I was talking about the possibility of a few showers with it, but I'll be totally honest, I really don't see that even manifesting too much here locally as we head through tonight. It's in and out pretty quickly. Temperatures fall back down to the 40s, in fact, lower 40s possible at times through tonight, but I don't think all of us will see that. Then we get back only to the 60s for highs. So for tomorrow, expect the upper limit of your temperatures to be maybe 66, 67, 68 here in southern middle Tennessee. Some of us in northwestern Alabama better shot at 70, but on average we're pinging right there up in the upper 60s, right? We're not talking much more than that, and that's the beginning of that cool trend thanks to this cold front sweeping through, and that high pressure behind it takes complete hold of the forecast, and actually behind it doing pretty good. I mean, check it out by Wednesday. There's not a cloud in sight for 400 miles, right? So as a result, our daytime highs are cooling off in a big way here. Lows as well, of course. That shouldn't be too surprising. But here as we head over the next several days, look at that climb down here. And especially as we head through that midweek time frame, we're talking about lower 60s for daytime highs, right? We only recover to the 70s by the end of the week and towards next weekend. And today really is kind of the last day of those 80s. In other words, though, it's a fantastic week, right? We're not talking much in the way of really inclement weather, right? It's what I like to call sweater weather. Doing fantastic out there. And by the way, check those lows out through the midweek. We're talking some mid-30s out there, perhaps even lower at times across the area, so we're going to have to watch that. We're definitely getting into the time of year where some cold snaps can bring the prospect of maybe some near freezing temperatures. We'll have to watch that. But otherwise, nice week in store here across the Tennessee Valley.